So we may have stumbled upon a secret feature inside of Fusion that I've never seen anybody talk about before. If somebody's covered this, please let me know, because I don't know what's going on here. So earlier today in our community Discord, which you should join by the way, a very smart, handsome, charismatic editor by the name of Noel asked, hey, what are some ways to increase playback speed in Fusion? And he asked me about one particular setting that we're going to cover. I said, well, you know, you can cache things to disk, right? So if you were to right click on a node, you can hit cache to disk, and just like rendering in place on the edit page, you can go ahead and save a current node's information in place, which is also really nice. He's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I said, okay, do you mean that you can right click on your play bar here and turn off the high quality option or the motion blur option, or turn on something like auto proxy so that things get proxied in real time? He said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I said, well, do you mean using a saver or a loader node? He said, no, that's not it. I said, what are you talking about, man? Check this out, crew. Again, shout out Noel. Let's say I've got a node upstream that's doing a lot of heavy lifting that I want to preview. Well, I can hit 1 with our split windows to preview that node, right? Now I can see both happening in place. Well, apparently Fusion's got a render playback function that doesn't take up memory. So what I mean by that is this: if I right click on this node here and I scroll up to the create play preview on function, and again, you have to have a node selected, otherwise you won't see it. So I got my node selected and I right click on it. I go here. I have no idea what file sequencing does. I don't know, but I do know that if I click left view, I get this super secret, kind of scary menu that gives us render settings. And what we can do is essentially render this node in place only in terms of playback, meaning as far as I know, we're not actually saving any files. If I'm wrong, somebody please correct me in the comments. But why that's useful is that we're not going to take up hard drive space. So what I can do now is I can choose how I'd like it to preview out. So I'm going to leave it on quarter size for now. And we could also turn off high quality, or I'm assuming MB is motion blur, or some is update mode. No idea what that is, but we can leave those alone. Choose the frequency of how you'd like to render out, and just, you know, I'm going to leave everything else alone. Hit start render. And what it's going to begin to do is render this node in place on the timeline. And you'll notice in the bottom right-hand corner, my cache memory goes up. So now when I scrub my playhead back, well, this looks like it's broken, but now we've got this little sign over here that says frame 0. Well, I can right click in this preview window and I've got new play options. So I can hit play to play that node. And it might be hard to see on, oh, stop playing. It might be hard to see on YouTube, but it's playing in quarter res. So again, I could go to a different node. So let's look at one of the bitmap nodes that we're working with. I can do the same thing, right click, create play preview on, left view. This time I'll go full size, start render, let it do its thinking. And now again, I can hit play and I can preview my bitmap node. The last thing that I'll make note of is that, as far as I know, I'm just figuring this stuff out. You don't have play controls when you set up this left preview. So there's not a playhead scrubber that I can go to look at individual frames. I can either play it or loop it and hit play and let it continue to cycle through the frames. Again, I believe the reason why this could be so useful is because we're not saving files. So if you've got a really heavy node tree and you're tired of caching over and over and over and over, and then re-clearing those files, well, what I can do is I can purge my Fusion cache by right-clicking on the memory percentage in that bottom right corner. You'll notice now it drops to 18%, and then I can go, okay, well, let me preview this node and see how it's looking. So left view, full size, start render. And now, again, you'll notice now that my Fusion cache memory is at 46%. So we are using a little bit of RAM here. And I can hit play to see how this node is playing at full speed. Now, obviously, this doesn't have to be a random node in the middle. We could just set this up as our media out playback node. So again, I could just make this my media out node, start the render, and now I can hit play to see what it's going to look like on the edit page before caching it on the edit page, which I do think is pretty neat. The one thing that is a bit confusing is that there's this option to turn on update, and I don't know how to trigger it yet because let's say, for instance, I add in a color corrector node and make our node tree pink over here. Well, if I hit play, nothing updates. So it's still the original rendered out node tree, but there is an option here to save this preview. So if you did want to save this playback, well, you could save this preview as a flipbook file. So let me rename this, help me. Give it a second to save. And now I believe I can load that same preview. So if I hit load preview and go to help me, hit open. Well, now it plays, but it's blue. So I don't know. All I know is that now if I want to, I can cache out things in real time and not worry about saving them. So if you know how to use this or you have seen a video of somebody using this, let me know. But I hope somebody out there finds this cool.